The second story, The Inspector of Schools, from your prescribed textbook, The Many Worlds of Literature, is written by M. Athar Tahir. M. Athar Tahir is a Pakistani public servant. He's a poet and a writer. The Inspector of Schools is a story which is true to life and realistic. It tells us about the conditions of a village school in a realistic manner. This is what still happens in many villages of the subcontinent. Subcontinent means part of a continent, a cluster of countries together, or Up-Mahadweep. Education is considered an indulgence in the countries of the poor, yet it is the only way in which a society can progress towards awareness and development. In poor countries of subcontinent, education is still not a necessity. It is a luxury. Poor countries and people in poor countries cannot afford it. Amidst this callous indifference of the social system on one hand and of the government on the other are two individuals seriously committed to education. Callous indifference of the social system. Callous means careless. Indifference, not interested, disinterested. Society is disinterested and careless towards education, along with the government's sluggishness or laziness towards it. But there are two individuals who are seriously committed to education. Both the schoolmaster and the inspector are dedicated to the cause. Who are the two committed individuals? The schoolmaster and the inspector. They both carry the cause forward. What is the meaning of cause? It means purpose or uddeshya. The schoolmaster carries on his task in the worst possible conditions, and the inspector walks miles into the interior in order to inspect the schools under his jurisdiction. The schoolmaster is teaching in the schools in the worst possible conditions, whereas the schoolmaster is doing surveys and inspecting schools which lie under his jurisdiction. Jurisdiction, authority. Adhikar, kshetra. His own helplessness depresses him. The inspector feels helpless. He feels helpless, and due to this, he feels depressed, meaning sad. He becomes sad, for he realizes that his recommendations will serve no purpose. Recommendation. Recommendation means to advise or anushansa. Independence has made no difference. The schoolmaster is similarly unhappy. Even the schoolmaster is unhappy at his own the inability to further the cause. Even the schoolmaster feels helpless. He cannot take forward his dedication and the purpose of educating the children due to the difficulties faced by them.